Welcome to the show. Tonight, we're going to do something similar to what we did last night. We're going to have a little bit of fun with TikTok. Now, that means I'm going to have to get the TikTok stream rolling. So, if you can just hold your horses, I'll be right back as soon as I get the stream going. In the meantime, oh, wow. Now that was an interesting thing. Might have to do some updates. Anyway, just getting this thing going. Hopefully it's not causing a bunch of issues. I personally don't know why it's causing that type of a noise, but if you heard that, I apologize. All right, let me get this thing going. Okay. And hopefully everything's going to be coming through all right. Who really knows? So, Who really knows? So, is Satan real? No, Satan's not real. Where do boogers go when they die? I don't know. I don't worship anything, except myself, maybe. Satanism is about worshiping oneself, but it's treating oneself also as one's highest power. Do I worship Satan? No. Hey, Disturb Weeb. Well, you know, praying for me is an act of casting a spell, so go ahead and cast your spell if you want to. No, I don't believe in a creator. Oh, I've been doing good, Disturb Weeb. Alrighty. No, I don't think everything came from a rock. I think we came from chemicals. But I'm no expert at that. So, you children, what? Which pronouns? My pronouns are he, him, of course, because that's the only ones I've ever had, and I am not non-binary, and I'm not anything else. So, you have a question, Taylor. What's your question? If God was real, would you want to know? Hypothetically speaking, all gods are created from man's mind, so I don't see any point. God is an answer to those questions that people can't answer. I'm into all sorts of music, Napalm. My favorite right now is Vampire Goth, especially German. I don't believe in Satan. Satan is a title. It means adversary or accuser. When somebody says they are Satanists, they're referring to themselves. I am an accuser and an adversary. So when somebody says hail Satan, they're saying hail myself. Does Satanism have any connection to anarchism? There are anarchist Satanists, but not all Satanists are anarchists. No, I would not want to know a God, especially the one that's depicted in the Hebrew Bible. Most people think it's a red dude with horns. Yeah, that's a classical depiction of the devil, and that's a totally fictitious, made-up thing. So the bands are promoting that imagery are fooling around. Some of them are Satanists. Exactly. There's no Satan and there's no God. Satanists are atheistic. Scholars believe that a man named Christ was, well, no, there was no man named Christ because Christ means anointed one. They believe that a man named Yeshua or Joshua or Jesus was probably a rabbi around the turn of the first millennium, and was most likely killed as a seditious Jewish person who was against the Roman Empire, was punished as a thief, which is what seditionists were in the Roman eyes. And as far as him rising again, there is no proof. Do I believe in any of the supernatural? No, not really. Native American, we believe in spirits. That's good for you. More power to you. Satanism and Druidism, is there any connection? We have no idea what Druids did because all the records about what Druids did were destroyed, and most of the people who practiced Druidry were wiped out. We have just a modern concept of Druidry that is based on what somebody guessed in the late 1800s, early 1900s. I'm not asking for proof that God is real. I never said I was asking for proof. Have any recordings of supernatural phenomena? Has it major one? No. Supernatural phenomena can usually be explained as noises caused by something in the house, lights being reflected, all sorts of things. Shifting in the house can cause doors to open. John 3:16, don't forget to go through the rest of the verses 17, 18, and 19. Thank you. Who knows what causes things to fly across the room? It could be a minor seismic event. There's all sorts of reasons why things would fly across the room. I'm not a person who studies that, though, so... Hey, Spooky. What are Satanist values? Well, Satanist values. Well, we're an Epicurean. It's an Epicurean philosophy, meaning that we embrace life to the fullest. Its biggest values are to embrace life and live it as best we can, because life is the great indulgence, the opposite, the great abstinence. Well, you can feel bad for me. I don't need to be felt bad for. Thank you. Praying for someone doesn't do anything because your will is not mine. There's no Satanists that are affiliated with Satan. What it means by being unaffiliated means I'm not a member of TST, I'm not a member of the Satanic Temple, which are nothing but cosplayers. I'm not a member of JOS or ONA or any of the other organizations. I'm an independent Satanist. Toxic toxic. Try that again. Toxic masculinity is real. No, you don't sacrifice anything. One of the satanic rules of the earth is not to harm others unless you're provoked. Pentagrams, what about them? Goofball, thank you. So you believe in the Satan of the Bible? No, but we use the word Hasatan from Jewish mythology that was mentioned in Job and several other things, known as the accuser or the adversary. It is a title. And basically, if you read the book of Job, Job 1 verse 6, you see that Satan was a representative of God in the mythology. All right, hold on. I don't particularly like black metal. Is there such thing as witches? Oh, there's satanic witches. They usually are. There's a book called The Satanic Witch. So yeah, witches, warlocks. Sure, why not? Stereotypes are funny and true. So edgy. No, I'm not edgy. Christian, do you think you can prove my religion wrong and change me? No, I'm not out to prove you wrong or change you. Are pentagrams like just silly imagery? No, pentagrams are actually used for a lot of things. A lot of things. For me, my pentagram that I wear on my ring is to remind me of the failure of past orthodoxies. Satanist without a sacrifice. What a joke. No, Satanist sacrifice. We don't have a blood cult like Christianity. Aleister Crowley was the founder of Thelema and had nothing to do with Satanism. No, Satan doesn't exist. Not all Satanists have long beards. I know plenty of Satanists that have short beards. I know plenty of Satanists that have no beards. Christ is Lord. Find a relationship with. I had a relationship with. I had a so-called relationship with Jesus Christ for 30 years of my life. No, thank you. Wait, so witches have supernatural powers? No, magic is what you put into it. It's a focus of your energy. It is willing things to happen. If it works for you, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Do you believe Satan is a counterpart of God? No. There are no gods. There are no masters. Well, good. I'm a dork. Thank you. Hello. How am I not a Satanist? Satanists believe in race? No. Satanists are atheists. Not all Satanists are atheists, and not all atheists are Satanists. But anybody who wants to call, let me try that again. All Satanists are atheists. If they're calling themselves something else, they're not Satanists. All atheists are not Satanists, because a lot of people are just plain atheists. Magic is in the mind because the mind is the creator. Hi. Satanists believe in the real devil? No, they don't. What is the Satanic Temple? It's a humanist political organization that is using satanic tropes to get attention in the media. I don't know how you can connect with reptilians. What does Satanism mean? Well, I'm glad you asked that. I'll be able to answer that in just a couple of seconds because I have a pad answer for that. And I like to keep repeating myself on that. Yes, modern Druidism is Reconstructionist. No, I'm not grumpy. It's all things. That's the seven tenets are have nothing to do with Satanism. That is the Satanic Temple, the cosplayers. Oh, that sounds like a childish thing there. I know you are, but what am I? Is basically what you're saying. About there. Some are of the LGBTQIA plus community. You don't join, you either are one or you're never going to be one. You're born a Satanist. You just realize you are after you read the Satanic Bible and decide that, hey, it speaks to me. You might be a Satanist. No, I don't believe in Jesus Christ. What will Satan do for you? Not a damn thing. You do it for yourself. I don't target Christians. And I've got a guest request. If you're not over the age of 18, you won't be invited up. You got 315,000 followers. I'm an ethical hacker. I trace. Oh, and what's that got to do with anything, QTM? I am God. I am my own God. I am my own highest power. No, Satanists do not sacrifice people. All right, I'll let you up here. But if you start preaching, that's one thing that gets you kicked out. Satanism adheres to a Epicurean philosophy, meaning we embrace life to its fullest and enjoy all that it has to offer. It views Satan as a symbol of pride, liberty, and individualism, and it serves as an external metaphysical projection of our highest personal potential. We do not believe in Satan as a being or a person. Okay.
Okay. I am a Christian, but I'm not going to preach to you. I just have a few questions.
Sure.
Why did you fall out of Christianity? Like, what made you realize Christianity is not the way?
Reading the Bible thoroughly through and through, tracing its origins for time and place. There's context, context, context. That also means for the people it was written for. Realizing that the Gospels are an amalgamation of things. Paul is the actual founder of Christianity. If it wasn't for Paul, Christianity would not have survived. That's my personal opinion. And it's just one of those things. It's where we need a God to explain things. Really?
Do Satanists worship Baphomet?
No. Satanists do not worship any supernatural deities. It's an atheistic religion.
Is there a reason it's called Satanism, or is it
Yes.
that's just the name?
Its name and the reason it's called Satanism because Satan means adversary or accuser. When a person calls themselves a Satanist, they're saying, I am a Satan, I am an accuser, I am an adversary to harmful social norms.
All right, man. That's all I have. I can't change you. I appreciate your time, and I hope you have a great night, man. All right.
All right. Take care.
Have a great night.
Yes, don't let the word Satan strike fear into your minds. It's really just embracing yourself, both good and bad, and owning up to what you do. We don't use some scapegoat saying the devil made me do it. No, I made that choice. I did it. Do I like metal music? Some types of metal music. And no, Satanists do not believe in a literal Satan. Existentialism, I'm not very well versed on that field of philosophy. Nashville, I was a Christian for 30 years of my life. No, thank you. Had been there, done that, burned the t-shirt. Yes, I'm a LaVeyan Satanist, but I am not connected in any way to the Church of Satan. I'm not even a member. Well, feel sorry for me all you want. I don't feel sorry for you. Do I believe in aliens? We are very conceited if we think that we're the only intelligent beings in the universe. Theosophy fit? I have no idea. I'm not big on theosophy. I've just read about it and never really touched it. Grumps likes polka music best. Yes, the Church of the Subgenius and the Pastafarians and the Church of Dude, those are all cool. TST is all about psychobabble, and it's a bunch of cosplayers pretending to be Satanists. We didn't copy and reverse your book. Favorite beer brand? Pabst Blue Ribbon. Hey, atheist troll. Yeah, it's frustrating when people claim open and accepting but dismiss what I say. I'm a little bit old, so please excuse me while I'm trying to get caught up on all these messages. Free there, I'm saying as long as you aren't harming anyone, do whatever. That's very Crowley of you there. Why did I walk away from God? Read the Bible. After reading the Bible, it's a bunch of horse pucky. No. Trump? No. What does being a Satanist actually mean? It means to live life to your fullest and do whatever you can to succeed in life. Garth Brooks is a murderer? So I got a question for you. Yeah, Joel? No, I don't worship Satan. Mana Machine, not sure what that is. 24-hour Church of Elvis used to be cool. Satanism wouldn't exist without a belief in God. Actually, atheism wouldn't exist if God wasn't believed in by other people. Any bands you listen to? Blue Tangle is my favorite band right now. It's okay. Hold on, peoples. You had a question, Joel? If you have a question, all right. So believe in Satan, but not God. No, I don't believe in Satan. I don't believe in any supernatural things. Satanists and the tenets, I think they're called, are actually really cool. The TST, the 7 tenets, the seventh one basically says the other 6 are moot. Greetings and salutations to yourself. All right. I'm just going to skip over. If you've asked a question in the last 2 minutes, please ask again. We got a Black Sabbath fan in here. Random. I met Anton LaVey in his driveway on his house. Oh, that's cool. That's an interesting question. Why is it a question? Ask a Satanist. What does this mean to you? Rebuke Satan in the name of Jesus. You rebuke Satan. And the feels body's burning. Do you like PBR because of the blue velvet? No, I like PBR just because I like PBR. Horsepucky. Do they play that in Canada? They might. Do you fear death? No, I have no fear of death. No, I don't worship Satan. No, Satan is not a liar. God is a liar. If you follow the Jewish mythology. Did you have a nice day? Yes, I had a nice day. Above but so below. I didn't see your question. Last time I saw a Satanist, I grabbed my and went, well, that's good for you. Yeah, it looks like you're about 13. Yes, Satanists do not worship Satan. Thoughts on Islam? It's the same thing as any other religion, totally made up by man. You the Elephant Man? I don't know. Am I the Elephant Man? Jesus Christ and his power is real. Nightmares end immediately after calling him. Actually, I have been less depressed since I gave up Christianity than I was as a Christian. Well, I'm sorry, Michael Aquino is your uncle. Why is this a topic? Because it's a topic. I didn't see your question. They scrolled by a lot. That's what happens sometimes. I'm old, okay? I've been told that many times. Thank you very much. I mean, I could be preaching. I still love Christians, though. TST or COS? Neither. I'm an independent Satanist. Because Satan is a metaphor. What is the Satanist Bible? It's a book written in 1966. It's the Satanic Bible by Anton Szandor LaVey. It contains the principles that Satanism is founded upon, and also rituals in the back that some people use, which I don't do any rituals except maybe to meditate. Satanism not anti-theist or atheist. I am an atheist and a Satanist.
You?
Are you over 18?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, bro. So yeah, I got you. Listen, I have a question. A saint. Yeah, I just heard you say you're an atheist as well. So now that threw me off. But this right here, is this like you in tune with the devil, or I'm
No.
wrong?
No. Okay, so we use the term Satan because Satan is a symbol of pride, liberty, and individualism. And it serves as an external metaphorical projection of our highest potential, personal potential. We do not believe in a literal Satan, either a person or being.
So who do you wait? So it's just the word? That's it? There's no statue, there's no meetings, it's just the word.
No, I am Satan. Satan means adversary, accuser, and a couple of other things. I can't remember them all off the top of my head. But basically, when we're calling ourselves Satanists, we're saying we are the adversary to the harmful social norms, conformity. We don't believe in herd conformity. We don't believe in following blindly. We're not sheep.
May I ask where you guys get your knowledge from?
Well, primarily, modern Satanism is based on the works of Anton LaVey and the current leader of the Church of Satan, which is, I can't remember his first name, but his last name's Gilmore. I don't like COS. I don't like the leadership of it, so I'm not a member.
So you branched off and started your own?
No, I'm an independent. You don't have to be part of an organization to be a Satanist.
So you basically, if I say this with respect, I'm not trying to be funny. You're basically calling yourself God,
I am my own highest power, yes.
right?
And
Okay.
you are your own highest power, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I could debate that just based on me, just me. Like, there's no way. My brain, the way that functions, is crazy.
Like I said, I still consider myself my own highest power. I don't believe in any gods or God or devils or
All right,
demons.
so may I ask with all due respect, and please, if you want to kick me out, go ahead. I'm asking because I'm really curious now. If you
Hmm.
believe that you are your own higher power, which I get it. In prison, there was this crew. They were called God bodies, and they believed in like basically what you're saying. Now, here's the question to me to that is that not one human being, and I just said this earlier, like not one human being has recloned a brain or a cell from the bodies that we have. Like, like our bodies is so like, well, me and you, like we're grateful. I'm grateful. My
Well,
body's intact.
you do know that human cloning has been banned.
Nah, I gotta see that, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it has been banned by
Yeah, you
the
can't.
World Health Organization and the community of scientists. They have banned the practice of cloning human beings.
Yeah, but if somebody discovered that they could make a brain, that would be huge breakthrough. That would break religion. That would make, and they would definitely airwave that. That's
Well,
my
we've
point is.
already, if we can clone sheep, we can clone humans.
My only point is, sir. My only point is that when it comes to this God body, and I get it. Like everybody, you have your own power. You have the will to keep. Let me not say the words. You could do whatever you want. I get that. But here's the thing about that. Guess what? You're under a country that. Well, I don't know about you, but here in New Jersey, we're under a country that you cannot do whatever you want. You could do as much as you think you could get away with, but if they really want you, they're gonna come get you. So then it kind of breaks the
It
barrier
doesn't.
of.
It doesn't break the barrier of pursuing life to the fullest because you have to pursue life to the fullest, but you must also remain under the law. Unfortunately, we have to be lawful abiding citizens.
But wait. Hold on. Because when I
I'm
was
not an
part of the.
anarchist.
No, because here's the thing. When I was part of the world, right? I broke freedom. Like I broke freedom from my family. I broke freedom from my friends. Like it got to the point in my life with my addiction that they didn't care nothing about me. Like they didn't care. Like I had like the most ultimate freedom, meaning I could go to Japan, catch a murder case over there, and nobody would know I was over there because no one cared. Everybody wanted me from far. You get me?
Mhm.
So I say to myself, I made all these decisions, right, based on my whatever thinking, whatever I did, and guess what? There's consequences for every action. There's a reaction. No matter how smart I thought I was, no matter how clever, no much how much chess I played, no matter how much books I read, no matter what, I still always lost. I lost, and then I used to say, okay, well, other people are probably fortunate, and I'm not. And then I say to myself, but that's not fair. When I'm gonna die like this, you get me? Like it just doesn't make sense. Like it's not fair. And this is why I believe, my belief, but
Well,
sorry.
you have your beliefs. I have my beliefs and my feelings on life. And if it works for you, it works for you. It doesn't work for me.
Respect, respect. All right, bro. Have a good night. Thank you for your time, bro.
Oh, sure, no problem. Anybody else want to come up and play? I'm perfectly willing to take people up in the box. What kind of meditation do you practice? Usually it's the focus on something that I want to do, writing and that type of thing. Yeah, I know I should consider putting it up there in the background, but you know, I don't mind repeating myself. You know, I thought I was possessed by the Holy Ghost at one point, and I was a preacher, and I was an evangelist, and I was bringing people to the Lord. Yeah, you never want to make bad choices for yourself. When you're responsible for your own actions, you tend to think through your actions before you do them. Do I believe in karma? No, but I do like the phrase karma's a beat. All men worship something, you better believe it. I worship myself. Do I believe in magic? I believe in lesser magic. I haven't practiced higher magic yet. This is above my head, and below is lesser magic. I'm saying ask a Satanist. You're asking me questions. Who is Satan? Satan is a metaphoric representative of our values. No, we don't worship the devil. I don't depend on others for the way I feel. I am responsible for my own actions and my own feelings. What was the last straw for me? Last straw for me was realizing that how old the concept of Jesus being crucified was compared to when it was written down 40, 50 years after the fact. 30 to actually 30 to 60 years after the fact. Decisions. You know, there's devil or God. No, God does not exist. The devil does not exist. Doing fine, Emo.
Hey,
Yeah,
I've watched a couple of these before. I know you guys don't really believe in any gods, which would mean that you don't believe that there's a heaven or hell, correct?
correct. Correct.
Um, so if someone was to die or commit murder or kill themselves, it's just that's it. It's just the end of consciousness. There's no more. It's like falling asleep without a dream.
Do you remember what was going on before you were born?
I mean, I remember dreaming and stuff like that. I remember being in blackouts and been in. I mean, I understand the thought of your brain not working. I mean, I'm sure there was some sort of brain function when you were a baby, or I don't know. It's hard to believe.
Well, what I'm trying to say here is you have no memory of existence prior to your life. Why would there be an existence after life?
Okay, so how do you explain like dreams or hallucinations or hearing voices or your own conscience?
Hold on one second. I need to fix something because I need to sit back and I'm tangled up. Yeah. One moment. So, how do I explain those type of things? Hallucinations and that type of thing. Well, your brain is a very interesting thing. It likes to process things. And if you're hallucinating something's in front of you, a lot of times it has to do with pareidolia. That's the mind trying to make sense out of the world around you, so it makes images. And as far as hearing voices, if you're hearing voices, you might want to see a doctor.
But what about dreams or
Dreams are
any?
just your mind's way of dealing with things that happen in life. There is no meaning to your dreams, really. A lot of people say you can interpret dreams. No, you really can't. It's just your mind dealing with stress or dealing with something that happened good to you. It all, it's just your brain cleansing itself at the end of the day.
So I've heard before that Satanists don't pray at all or There's no
No,
type of speaking to anybody. I mean, what about figuring your own conscience? Like kind of like thinking over thoughts and
self-reflection
being
and
with yourself.
meditation is not really talking to somebody.
Exactly.
You're using your own mind to sort through something, instead of going, "Dear Thor, I need help understanding this." You know.
But in a way, that would be in somewhat praying, wouldn't it? I mean, if you're having self-reflection and
well,
thoughts,
if I'm
maybe
praying,
almost
then I'm praying
speaking
to
to
myself. So
meditation, like
yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm my own highest power. I'm the one making the decision at the end. You know, it doesn't matter that I'm reflecting in my own mind what I need to do, what needs to be done, what I need to change, what I need to not do. It's all my own personal choice.
all right. So in a way, you're not asking help at all. You're not saying,
no.
All right. I just, I also had one other question that's kind of bugged me. I know that I've heard Satanists say before that that they're supposed to be, how do I say it, stronger? Like they're, I can't think of it right now. It's, you're supposed to conquer over others. You're the strongest survive type of mentality.
The whole might is right mentality that's borrowed from, I can't remember the Australian's name. I know what you're talking about. It's might is right, basically, yeah.
Yeah, the strongest survive, the weakest, like.
Well, it does have something to do with, it's a whole thing about turning the other cheek. We don't turn the other cheek. We actually will bash the person on the cheek in the left and the right, and metaphorically, verbally, sometimes physically.
Yeah, damn. I wish I had the word for it. I don't know. It's like only the strong will survive. You conquer over. I don't know. It's something. I've read it somewhere. I heard it somewhere. I don't know. It kind of made me think of what would, like, if somebody asked for assistance or needed help, like how would you guys take that into consideration? Say there was 100 people and 20 of them couldn't make it, couldn't cut it, what would you do with the 20?
The way I look at something like that is, am I able to help somebody else out? Have I been able to help myself? If I can't survive from paycheck to paycheck, I'm not going to help somebody else out. But if I'm surviving paycheck to paycheck, have extra money, and I deem the person is worthy of assistance, I will assist them. I won't assist somebody standing on the corner, give me a $20 bill, and they don't look like they haven't had a shower in days. They don't try to work. If you're not trying to work, even if you have a problem, you can get help. I'm just like, go serve yourself. Don't ask me for money. Now, if I see the person really needs something, I might buy them food, but I won't give them money.
All right. I guess I'll leave it with that. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the gifts. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see.
Oh,
good morning.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
The Ninth Gate was a good movie. I don't worship the devil. The devil does not exist. Opinion of Luciferians? Luciferians are kind of cool. I just don't agree with them. Believe in aliens. Aliens, we'd be rather conceited if we think we're the only intelligent beings in the world. Having trouble connecting with people here. Wonder what's up with that. Well, it says the other person's here, but I'm not seeing him. Can you hear me, Chase?
Yo, what's up? Hello? Can you hear me?
So what's up?
I was gonna ask, like, how did you get into it?
How'd I get
become
in?
one?
How'd I get into Satanism?
Yeah, like, how did you learn?
I read the Satanic Bible and it spoke to me, and I agreed with it. I vibed with it, and I dig the philosophy. I live the philosophy as much as possible.
I was gonna ask, how are you one, but like you don't believe in like the devil? You're a Satanist, aren't you? Like, so if you're a Satanist, what do you
Satanists
believe
are
in?
atheistic. There are no gods, no devils. That make any sense?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of more questions to ask. When did you become one? Like, what age were you?
47 is when I realized I was a Satanist.
All right, well, I'm gonna leave them.
All right, we'll try that again then. Here we are. You there?
Yeah, hold on, man. I'm sorry about that. Man, I tell you what, I guess God's putting his hand down on my phone because apparently he doesn't want me to talk to you. Go figure that one out, right?
Well, if you think so.
Well, I don't.
So, got any questions or what?
Here's one for you. All right, here's gonna blow a Christian's mind because this is back to me a long time ago. How do we know? How do we know that a bunch of guys back in the day didn't just sit down one night, was drinking that goat's wine or whatever, and said, "Hey, let's create us a religion, get a bunch to follow this guy called God."
Well, have you ever read the Mushroom and the Cross? It's a guy who links the development of all deities back to the use of psilocybin.
Okay.
And the first person to say, hey, I'm a messenger from God, he became a priest of this God. He got all sorts of things from the people. It was all about control, in my opinion. So.
Yeah, well, isn't that what the world's about right now is control?
Oh.
I mean, we got Biden in office. We got the government wanting to reach in our pockets. I mean, wouldn't you call them the Satanists in a way? Aren't we just the normal people in this world?
No.
I mean,
I wouldn't call them Satanists. I'd just call them they who have the power because we gave it to them.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Hey, man, keep up the good work.
Right.
I believe in you, man. You have a nice night, brother. Thank you for letting me join you.
Hey, no problem. Take care. I don't practice Satanism. I am a Satanist. I live as a Satanist. It's not a practice. And greetings to all my friends who just came in. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. I'm trying to keep up with this. I'm getting to be too old to do this sometimes, I think. Oh, what makes you think of my father? I live as a Satanist by living the best life I possibly can, by trying to attain my goals and focusing on those goals. You can order a copy of the Satanic Bible. Oh, thank you. From Amazon. It's only $10. I'm a Satanist and an atheist. Satanism is an atheistic religion. Why is there a religion called Satanism? Oops. Never tried to touch keyboard when it's in the dark. Okay. Why is there a religion called Satanism? Satan to us is a symbol of pride, liberty, and individualism. And it serves as an external, metaphorical projection of our highest personal potential. We do not believe in a Satan as a being or a person. One doesn't worship Satan. Satan doesn't exist in the Satanic religion. We are Satan. Okay, here we go. Hail Satan means hail yourself. We're saying hail the highest power of a person, which is themselves. So we say, hail Satan. I don't have any beliefs about Jesus. My personal thoughts, the Satanism doesn't have any beliefs about Jesus. My personal thoughts about Jesus is Jesus was a rabbi, that his followers were so enamored with his message that they created him into a deity. This happened a lot with people. Several of the Roman emperors were considered deities by their followers after they died. It happens a lot in history. I don't know where drugs come from. I'd probably can be considered a total murtad. My thoughts on Luciferians. Luciferians are their own thing. They are not Satanists. They worship the morning star, Venus. It's a Roman god. And they believe that Lucifer is an actual deity, where Satanists do not believe in any deities. Well, the unverifiable personal gnosis is no basis for a belief. That's what I have to say about people who've encountered God. And if you're saying 666, you realize that's a mistranslation. It should be 616. That's the number of Emperor Nero. No, I consider myself my own highest power. I worship myself. Do I consider myself a god? In my own mind, but nobody else needs to refer to me as a god, so I'm not a deity. A deity has worshippers other than themselves. Sacred geometry, I'm not really big on it. Did I grow up in a religion? I grew up Seventh-day Adventist and was a evangelist in that organization. Satanism is an atheistic religion founded in the 1960s by Anton Sandor LaVey. It values individualism, nonconformity, and the pursuit of knowledge, amongst other things. Satanism adheres to an Epicurean philosophy, meaning we embrace life to the fullest and enjoy all that it has to offer. It views Satan as a symbol of pride, liberty, and individualism, and it serves as an external metaphorical projection of our highest personal potential. We do not believe in Satan as a being or person. All gods are the same in the end, made up by man. No, we don't believe in sacrifices. Sacrifices is for sheep. No, I'm not Hindu. I don't believe in Vishnu. The world is on fire. I believe in helping those that deserve to be helped. I believe in respecting those who deserve respect. Do I believe in hellfire? No. Although I would love to have been around when the Hellfire Club was around. What is hell? Hell is what you make of it. What do you believe about life after death? There is no life after death. This is one and done deal. You're dead, you're gone, nothing happens. Your body breaks down into its base components, and your mental energy is released from your body and dissipates and gets spread around. How do you know there's an afterlife? I don't believe in Lucifer. Lucifer is a Roman deity. I'm not a Luciferian. I'm a Satanist. There is no soul. We have no proof there is a soul. Prove to me there's a soul. I see we're quoting scripture. No, we don't. We do not drink your blood. There is no God. There is no Satan. Satan is a title. Satan means accuser and adversary. I am an adversary to harmful social norms. Therefore, I am a Satan. No, I'm not a furry, but I am furry. Right now, what you see here is a form of lesser magic. You were asking me questions because I have this thing up here saying, "Hey, ask me questions." Greater magic, I have no experience with. I have not practiced any greater magic. If I ever see a point in using it, I might. No, I don't have a lion spirit. I don't believe in imaginary things, therefore I am not lying. God is as real as Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and leprechauns. Magic is not what you think it is. Magic is psychological. The psychological thing is I'm sitting here saying, ask me questions, and you're asking questions. Therefore, this is a lesser form of magic. Greater magic, I don't fully understand yet, but it is taking that to the next level where you're putting your intent into the world and you're pursuing that intent until it comes true, or you utterly fail. There is no lake of fire, and eternal punishment is not biblical. I believe in pursuing your carnal desires in any way you possibly can do it. If that means monogamy, that's good. If you're polyamorous, that's fine. Pursuing your carnal lusts is being human. Monogamy, humans are not a monogamous creature. We were never meant to be cleaving to one person. No, my old religion did not push me to be a Satanist. I didn't realize I was a Satanist until about 10 years after I gave up Christianity. Satanism is about yielding to temptation, not avoiding temptation. We do not deny those things which are considered sinful. Those things that are considered sinful, for the most part, are what make you feel good. Lust, gluttony, anger. You have a perfect right to be angry. You have a perfect right to pursue your carnal lusts, but it's not compulsive. Yes, I have Christian friends. In fact, several of them are preachers. Monogamy may be for some people. I've had 2 monogamous marriages, and they both failed. It doesn't mean that I may not go into another monogamous relationship, but at this point, I don't see the point of monogamy. What's up, Pat? Pat, I do not worship Satan. I consider myself my own highest power. Therefore, the only thing I would be worshiping is myself, which I do whenever possible. Marriage is a contract. It's a social contract. It has nothing to do with a deity. By the way, Pat is being facetious. Don't worry about Pat's questions. Pat occasionally has a real question, but most of the time Pat likes to pick on me. What kind of music do I listen to? I listen to all sorts of music. Lately I've been listening to some, what is that stuff called? Math rock. It's kind of jazz. It's kind of an interesting take on things. I also listen to my favorite band is Blue Tangle, which is a vampire goth band out of German. Another band out of Germany as well is Mono Inc. I love German bands. Think about it, Davey. Think about it. I'm not going to answer that question. No, I can't. I don't sprechen Sie Deutsch non so gut. The thing is, though, is I find that I understand it pretty well, but I don't speak it. Thank you for the rose. Yes, indulgence instead of abstinence. I worship myself, okay? Rules of the earth. The satanic rules of the earth. Number Number 9 is do not harm little children. Number 8 is do not kill non-human animals unless you are attacked or for your food. Number 11, when walking in open territory, bother no one. If someone bothers you, ask them to stop. If he does not stop, destroy him. That does not mean kill him. It means really go into his face. Murder is not something that we condone. That is counterproductive to enjoying a full life. We are all about life. Life is the great indulgence. It's a party we never want to end. Please, you need an answer. Does the temptation include? That's what I'm answering. I hope I answered. Demons and angels and Satan do not exist. What's worth it in Satanism? Being true to oneself. You know, like Jean Valjean said, I took a loaf of bread because my child was hungry. You should not take anything from somebody unless they want to be relieved of it. Do not take that which does not belong to you unless it is a burden to the other person and he cries out to be relieved. Look at the trees. The proof is all around you in nature. Oh, that just means things evolved. Yes, basically, Pat, yes. It's a counterculture movement with a philosophical and moral code. Because Satan means adversary or the accuser. I am the adversary against harmful social norms, and I accuse people of following herd conformity. Following like sheep. There's a reason why the Bible calls the followers of Jesus his sheep. Yes, yield to temptation, but it's not compulsory. Harmful social norms are such things as banning abortion is one of the harmful social norms. Satan is a... One of these days I'll have this totally memorized. It's something I even wrote. Satanism is a symbol of pride, liberty, and individualism, and serves as an external metaphorical projection of our highest personal potential. We do not believe in Satan as a being or a person. So Satan is a symbol. It's symbolic, very symbolic. It represents pride, individualism, liberty. Exactly, Pat. Nothing, not a zip. We cease to function. How do I worship myself? Figure that one out on your own. And do I work? Yes, I work. I only had to work a couple hours tonight because it was a holiday. Most nights I work 8 hours a night. No. Actually, I have had more mental health since abandoning the false promises that I was taught in my indoctrination. I'm no longer fearing that I'm doing things that will wind me up in the lake of fire. It doesn't even exist, so why worry about that? Vampire goth metal. Apparently a god can. Actually, in the Hebrew scriptures and Psalms, it says, "Are ye not gods?" Jesus says it also in one of the Gospels, "Are ye not gods?" Metaphysics, I'm not big on metaphysics. Metaphorical, yes, but metaphysics, I'm not big on it. Well, all real Satanists are atheists, but not all atheists are Satanists. As far as what we believe in individualism, nonconformity, and the pursuit of knowledge. That's just some of the things we believe in. Satanism is always about putting yourself first. If you can't help yourself, how can you help others? It even means putting myself before family. How can I keep my family going if I can't keep myself going? I don't know how many satanic cults there are. I can only name a few. TST, ONA, Order of the Nine Angles, Joy of Satan, all three of which are not Satanists. As far as what I do for work, that's my business. I have 2 cats. Or I should say 2 cats have me. Beer in mein Stein, lippin' down mein throat. Oh. If you are asking a nice question and it's not showing up, I have no idea what it is. Napalm, do you have over 1,000 followers? No, you have 78 followers. And it looks like you're under the age of 18. And the Bible is thoroughly by man from something that they made up. I used to play saxophone. I feel the power of the Holy Spirit upon me. No, I did not see your question, probably. Because I'm an old man and I can't see the screen from my neck. That's all I want to know. Cliff Tina, ask the question one more time and I shall try to answer it. Remember, these things go fast. Well, congratulations. Well, thank you for practicing baneful magic on me. I appreciate it, Captain William. Satanists do not have idols, except possibly ourselves. And goth girls and fishnets. I'm not a musician, but I have a lot of love of music. I can't spit rhymes. That would be the one and only Oz of the Atheist Network Group. It depends on what you mean by fear. Emos are awesome. Why? Because the Bible told you so? It might be blocking your questions, or you might be using a word that's forbidden. What do I think of Satan? Satan is a metaphorical projection of our highest possible selves. It represents liberty, individualism, and personal pride. My thoughts on Jesus. Jesus was probably a rabbi that was thrust up by Paul to be more than what he actually was. My political views are my own views. They have nothing to do with anything. Do not harm little children is one of the satanic rules of the earth. Counterproductive pride comes before a fall. Productive pride does not. No. In fact, I look at death as the great abstinence of everything, and it would be probably the best thing that to happen to anyone. But I don't want it to happen anytime soon. Life is a great indulgence. It's the party that never ends, and I don't want it to. See, that's the whole problem with it, is the Judeo-Christian really starts getting you some things that are going crazy with you. And what do you mean unregistered? I wonder if that means my stream has stopped. No, it's just going to say unregistered on it. That's going to be fun. And I'm totally registered. I don't know why it says I'm unregistered. Oh well. All right, sorry, I was sidetracked by something on my screen. I'll probably refresh my screen and see what happens. Where's the thing to refresh it? Well, that went away. Must have decided that it was registered after all. That's funny. I'm not lost and I don't need to heal. What do I need to heal from? What makes you think the A route is easier? Good song, macaroni and cheese. Devil's food cake, probably, if you're going with the joke. Well, thank you for casting baneful magic on me. I really appreciate it. When you pray for somebody without their consent, that is known as baleful magic. Satanism is an atheistic religion, founded in the 1960s by Anton Szandor LaVey. It values individualism, nonconformity, the pursuit of knowledge, amongst other things. Satanism adheres to an Epicurean philosophy, meaning we embrace life and all that it has to offer to the fullest and enjoy everything. It views Satan as a representation of pride, liberty, and individualism, and it serves as an external metaphorical projection of our highest personal potential. We do not believe in Satan as a being or a person. No, if a person believes in a real Satan, they're not a Satanist, they're a devil worshiper or a diabolist. No, I'm not reading it from a website. I'm reading it from Google Notes. This is stuff I have written. There's also quotes in here from Anton LaVey. It's my Google Docs file, okay? Aunt Jera is just a good friend. What side? There is no side. There's only one side, and that's the side of humans. I'm not on the losing side of humanity. I'm for humanity. Aleister Crowley was the founder of Thelema. His best known quote is, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law." Thelema has nothing to do with Satanism. I agree we win in the end because we win because we take our own power back from the imaginary. Thelema is the religion and philosophical practice that Aleister Crowley founded. It is the Order of the Golden Dawn and a couple of other things. It's a esoteric occult practice. No, I'm not Illuminati. Illuminati was disbanded in the 1700s. Do I think LaVey was crazy? Well, most of us are crazy to some extent. Yes, and Aleister Crowley and Gerald Gardner were correspondents. Gerald Gardner is the founder of modern Wicca. That's why it's and it harm none, do what thou wilt is the read. It sounds like do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law, which is Thelema or Thelema. I've read a couple of Crowley's books when I was younger, yes. You ain't even a Satanist. That's a fun one. I get that a lot. I don't believe Satan was an angel. If anything, Satan is and the devil are the Promethean characters of the Judeo-Christian mythology. Now remember, the boxes are open. Because I don't believe God is the reason we're on this earth. Nobody knows where we came from or why we're here. We're just here to roll the bones. Why are we here? Because it's here. We're here. Why does it happen? Because it happens. Thank you, Rush, the album. No, I'm not a polygamist, but I am a poly. I would be into polyamory if I had any relationships going at the time.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's up?
How are you doing?
Doing quite well.
Well, that's good. That's good. I was browsing on TikTok and I saw your headline, Ask a Satanist.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it you are a Satanist, am I correct?
Correct.
All right. Well, no, look, I'm not a judgmental person or anything. I'm a Christian. And
to each their own.
To each their own. Just, I was passing by, so I thought, let me just pop in and say good morning to everybody, and good morning to you too.
Mm-hmm. So did you have any questions?
One question, yes.
Okay.
One question, if you don't mind me asking. What made you choose to be a Satanist? What made you decide that?
people don't decide that they're a Satanist. They either are one or they aren't. They realize they're a Satanist once they read the Satanic Bible and it vibes with them, and they've already discovered they're living that philosophy and lifestyle. They just didn't have a name for it. Basically, it's a confirming belief system, if that makes any sense to you.
Well, it makes perfect sense to me because, look, I'll put it to you this way. You know that, and I don't know how to say this without being disrespectful to you, but I'm going to try my best to put it in the most ethical way possible. So,
okay.
According to my religion, and I'm pretty sure that you are, you know, being a Satanist, you obviously, you must know the Bible. You must know Jesus Christ, you must know God. I mean, obviously.
I was raised Seventh-day Adventist.
There we go. Okay, well, I was raised in a Christian home. My father was a pastor. And I'll tell you something that I myself, in my personal experience, with my walk with the Lord and my walk with God, right? I lost my father last week on the 23rd of August, all right?
Yes.
It's been a very hard walk for me. It's been extremely tough. It has been, you know, but there's one thing that God promised me in the Bible. And, you know, he said that I will never leave or forsake you. And today I'm sitting here talking to you. I have been in and out of hospital for kidney operations. I've got, you know, my life has just been up and down. But God promised me one thing. I will never leave or forsake you. Do you believe that Satan is made from God?
Satan is not a real entity. Satanism is an atheistic religion, which means we don't believe in any supernatural entities whatsoever.
So you don't actually...
No, we use the word Satan as defined from the Hebrew ha-satan, which means adversary and accuser. If you read the book of Job, Job 1 verse 6, you see Satan was amongst the children of God in heaven. He's actually an agent of God in Hebrew mythology. It's a title given to basically God's lawyer. Here, I'm going to prove to you that's what he did with Job. Is I'm going to accuse Job of not. I'm going to tempt him. I'm going to make sure he doesn't believe in you. Well, we know from the story of Job, which is the oldest book in the Hebrew text. It's even older than Genesis. It shows that no matter what happened to Job, Job still remained faithful. So it was God's lawyer out there doing things. And then Jesus calls Peter Satan, the adversary, in 2 of the Gospels, at least.
Okay.
And as far as what you're going through, my condolences on your loss. I lost my father. I lost my father when I was 12.
Well, thank you for that. But you know what? I don't feel any pain. I'm actually filled with joy and peace because my dad was a pastor his whole life. He dedicated his whole life to the ministry. Yeah. And so the minute he passed away, I knew that he went straight up to be with the Lord. There's no one-way highway. He went straight up. And I know that. And he dedicated his life to other people, to the ministry. And you know, that just put me at peace to know that right now he's up there looking down and he's like, he's where he wanted to be.
Well, for me, it's, I still, my father's still alive and well in my mind. I have problems when I'm trying to come up with an answer for something. Sometimes I hear something in my father's voice in my head. It's just... it's like a phrase he would say or something like that. So to me, my father still exists as well. As long as I'm alive, my father will still exist in my mind.
Oh, there we go. Well, that's good. Were you ever at some point in your life a Christian?
I was a Christian for 30 years of my life, 10 years of which I was a Daniel and Revelation seminar presenter.
Okay, and if I may ask, what made you convert to Satanism?
I didn't convert to Satanism. I've always been a Satanist. I didn't realize it until I read the Satanic Bible. Nobody converts. We are not out proselytizing. We don't encourage people to become Satanists. In fact, we don't want everybody to become Satanists because Satanism's not for everyone. It's a very challenging way of life.
Okay. At what point in your life did you realize that you are a Satanist?
I'm 50 years old. I was 47.
You were 47, so 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
In the 47 years that you were a Christian, and the 3 years now that you've been a Satanist, have you noticed any difference? I mean, what has your life been now that you're a Satanist?
I'm a lot less depressed. I'm not fearing that I'm doing things wrong, that I will be punished forever for it. There is no eternal punishment. There's nobody that I have to answer to except myself because I am my own highest power. The stress of trying to conform my life to something that does not agree with my basic human instincts and carnal pleasures is something that's very relieving. I don't have to go, well, this is not something I should do because it's a sin against a non-existent deity, because all sin is a transgression of a God's laws.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you this much. Look, when I say that I'm a Christian, okay, I don't go to church. All right, I don't. It's been a very long time since I've set my foot into an actual building as a church. I do smoke cigarettes. I do go out now and then and enjoy a drink. I do indeed. But there's one very small thing that people ask me, how can you call yourself a Christian when you're doing all of this? I just believe that my personal relationship with Jesus Christ that I have, my personal relationship, when I get on my knees at night and I talk to my Lord and Savior, that is what makes me a believer and a Christian. Not going to church or walking around telling people, look at me, I'm not smoking, look at me, I'm not doing that. No. You must understand something. Every single one of Jesus' disciples were murderers, rapists, tax collectors. Not one of them was innocent of anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Jesus doesn't come here for the perfect. He doesn't come to earth and say, listen, I'm looking for people that are perfect. If you're not perfect, then I'm not going to be. No, that's not the story. He came here for people that are the way we are. Simple as that. I am who I am. I smoke, I drink. I believe it or not, I'm a single guy. So yes, I do go out and I do get myself a lady once in a while, a lady of the night. As a man that's got feelings, I do that. That doesn't make me a less of a Christian. That doesn't make me a lesser of a believer. My relationship, my personal relationship, when I'm in my flat at night and I close my flat door and I switch off my light and I kneel on my knees and there's nobody else in my room, only me, and I close my eyes and I speak to my Lord and Savior, that is what matters, nothing else. What people think about you, oh, trust me, people are going to be so judgmental. People hate me. You know how many people hate me? My family have turned against me. My own family. You call yourself a Christian, but look what you do. I don't care what you think. That's about what God thinks of me. I don't care what people say about me. It's about what God thinks of me. And that's all that matters. It's got nothing else to do.
Well, that's a very good attitude to have towards it. But that's your personal belief, and hey, if it helps you through life, more power to you. That's what I have to say about it. But it's just not for me.
Thank you. It's likewise for you too. Look, I mean, if Satanism gets you through life, and I will not judge you. I will not say, please think again about being a Christian or what. Look, the only thing I can tell you is that you know it. You were there. You were there for 47 years of your life. And whatever comes your way, no matter what stands in your way, you know for sure that Jesus does love you. No matter what, he does.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just don't know how a deceased rabbi can love me, but that's if it works for you, it works for you. It doesn't work for me. But thank you for coming up here. I really appreciated the pleasant talk.
Well, thank you very much for the insight, and I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, not a problem. It's just that
all the best
we're
to
just
you.
at the point where we'll be agreeing to disagree. So that's the greatest thing about it. So.
Well, we don't just agree to disagree. I know that look, somewhere deep in, you see that smile of yours says, your face, I can see it in your face, I can see it in your smile. There's something, you've still got that fire burning. And I know you do. There's something there that just says, it's never too late. It's not. I love you. All the best. Take care of yourself.
You too. And I'm changing shapes again.
How do I log off?
I'm trying to. There's an X on there.
All right.
There it is. All right. So, once again, for those in the room, no, I don't believe in a literal Satan. I don't believe in any gods or gods or deities or demons or devils. I don't believe in Satan. Satan is a title. Satan means adversary or accuser. Gods, devils, angels, supernatural entities are all the same. I don't believe in Satan. Lucifer actually means light bringer, or the star of the morning, which is actually the planet Venus. It's the morning star. Satanism is an atheistic religion founded in the 1960s by Anton LaVey. It values individualism, nonconformity, and the pursuit of knowledge, amongst other things. Satanism adheres to an Epicurean philosophy, meaning we embrace life to the fullest and enjoy all that it has to offer. It views Satan as a symbol of pride, liberty, and individualism. And it serves as an external, metaphorical projection of our highest personal potential. We do not believe in Satan as a being or a person. And being a Satanist is following the philosophy of Satanism, which is an Epicurean philosophy. Buddhism's fine. What you believe is fine. No, Satan, we don't believe in an actual Satan or a devil. Here's the thing that I have never figured out is how can you have two different things be a religion? I mean, not a religion, but the same title is given to two different things. Lucifer was given as a title for a king of Babylon. Lucifer is given as the title for Michael the Archangel in the book of Revelation. Which one is it? I am a Satanist. I am a practice of the Satanic Satanism. It's getting late. I've been on here for over 90 minutes. And I said, let there be light. And I said, no, I mean Bud Light.
Hello.
Hey, second time's a charm.
Good morning.
Morning. What can I do for you?
How do you worship Satan?
I don't worship Satan.
So, who are you? Are you the Satan himself?
Satan means adversary or accuser. Each Satanist views themselves as a Satan. They are their own highest power.
Okay. So, what time is it over there now?
03:30 or 2:30.
Oh, okay. It's too early to have a breakfast because I thought maybe you Satanists have like a specific time that you eat breakfast because it's a cult.
I am a person who works at night, so my breakfast is usually dinner.
Well, I'll call back when Satan asks you to have your breakfast. When he asks you to get your breakfast, and I'll call back. Okay.
Just like that name, by the way. Like the name.
Thank you, Ed. That's actually not my real name.
Mm-hmm.
My real name is Wick.
Okay.
I am Sami, and I'm just actually going out to take my herd out to run.
Okay.
And I just wanted to talk about these people that are coming in and talking about how God is the one that tells them what to do. And if you look at the scriptures, what does God is the original binary person, because what does they say? They say, I am who I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've read that. Yes.
And I'm Sami, so I'm actually not Christian. I am. If you know who Sami are.
No. Not familiar.
We're the indigenous people of northern Norway.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that particular term, though.
Well, we were indigenous. We were colonized by the Lutherans.
Okay.
So I have no, absolutely zero apologize for the Christians that say, this is what God says you should do. and actually, when I read about what Yeshua, not Jesus, but what Yeshua says,
Mm-hmm.
Yeshua was a good person.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that. I think that a lot of things that were taught by the rabbi were good. It's just it was warped into something that it was never meant to be.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Why would you even dare to praise the devil? I don't praise the devil. The devil does not exist.
There is no devil. Why? Why would there be a devil? If you say that this God loves you, why would there be a devil? Why would he put you in a place that burns you forever?
Mm-hmm. And eternal damnation is not even biblical. So that's just a interpretation of things in Revelation. They say it's a forever thing. No, if you're put into a lake of fire, fire consumes things. I've never seen a fire that doesn't consume something.
It's the fear. They want you to be afraid, so you stay in this little capsule that they can keep you in, so you're a prisoner to their mind control.
Mm-hmm. That's all it is. It's about control. But you were heading out to take your herd out?
Yes, I'm taking my herd out to ride. I gotta get them out. They
All
have to
right.
go and feed. All right, thank you so much,
Well,
sir.
and thank you for coming up, and thank you for teaching me about something I knew nothing about.
Well, I'm going to put my the name of my people in so you can read about them. The Sami people.
Yeah, I saw it earlier, and I'll keep that track of that.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night, morning, whatever it is. It's morning. Oh, let's go with this one.
Hello.
Hello.
So what exactly do you believe in?
I am a Satanist. I believe in myself.
Oh, okay. Well, what is that exactly? What is a Satanist?
You want me to read the spiel?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind.
Satanism is an atheistic religion founded in the 1960s by Anton Szandor LaVey. It values individualism, nonconformity, and pursuit of knowledge, amongst other things. Satanism adheres to an Epicurean philosophy, meaning we embrace life to the fullest and enjoy all that it has to offer. It views Satan as a symbol of pride, liberty, and individualism. It serves as an external metaphorical projection of our highest personal potential. We do not believe in a literal Satan as a literal person or being.
So you just don't believe anything. You just live life to the fullest.
Yeah, we have a philosophy that contains 9 satanic statements, 9 satanic sins, and 11 rules of the earth.
All right. Well, thanks for answering my question. I don't know. A lot of people make it out to be like you just like worship the devil, don't they?
Well, that's Hollywood for you. It's and the pulpit. They've convinced people that Satanists are nothing but devil worshippers, and we don't even believe in the devil. Why would we worship it?
Yeah. I guess it's probably just the name that throws them off. Maybe.
Quite possibly.
Probably. Alrighty. Well, I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. Thanks for answering my question.
Hey, not a problem. Thank you for asking.
Yes,
Have
sir.
a good one.
You too.
Morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm awake. So what was Satanism before being founded by Anton LaVey?
Usually, it was used as a slander towards people. A lot of Satanists were just people who didn't believe the same way as a Roman Catholic or other Christian. Same thing with the word atheist. Back in the 1600s, the first time the word atheist was published in something is in a letter by the Cardinal of Paris that said there was more than 2,000 atheists in Paris, meaning there were over 2,000 people that were Catholic.
So basically, it was a label stuck to anything that wasn't
Yeah.
what they wanted you to follow.
It's the same thing that they use, when they call somebody a pagan.
Yeah.
And where the word pagan comes from a Roman word which meant peasant. So
now, I've read the Satanic Bible.
Yeah.
I profess to be a Satanist for years. I actually have the symbol off the cover of the Bible tattooed on my back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Would you agree that there are some, I don't want to say Christian values in the Satanic Bible, but similarities?
There's some really good values to be found in it, like in the 11 Rules of the Earth. I mean, one of the cardinal things in there, like number 9, I believe it is, don't harm little children.
Right.
I mean, that's written right there, plain as day. Don't steal from people. It's basically don't take anything from somebody unless they're begging to be relieved of it. I'm just paraphrasing.
Right.
And don't kill animals unless it's for food or if they're attacking you.
It's been years since I've read it. It just irks me that so many people, instead of trying to research anything, just automatically go to the extreme against it or for it. You know what I mean? One way or the other.
Well, it's the fear of the unknown, and they don't want to explore it.
Right.
And I mean, it took me about 7 years for me to even touch the Satanic Bible.
Well, I mean, it doesn't put on it is tremendous, and
it took me 5 years to admit I was an atheist.
Right.
So,
you raised Christian, right?
Yeah, I was raised Christian. As well. I also I presented Daniel and Revelation seminars for the Adventist Church. I was a Mormon for a while. I mean, I explored every type of Christianity I could get my hands on. Even looked into Wicca, looked into Judaism, looked into Buddhism. I mean, I explored things. I was trying to find God.
Nothing fit.
And nothing fit. No. I decided I was an atheist. Then somebody said, "Here, read this," and I'm like, "This vibes. I get this."
That's exactly how it was when I read it the first time. I was like, "Oh my God, this is who I am."
Yeah.
It was like a revelation, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I've had experiences with, I mean, what I believe to be God. It's not like a Christian Judeo being in my mind. You know what I mean? It's more like an entity or a force. And I believe it's the same. I mean, it's so hard to explain because it's so easy to put a stereotypical sticker on what I'm trying to talk about. You know what I mean? I've had encounters with something of higher power than me in my form. You know what I mean? And
it's one of those things that's an unverifiable personal gnosis. It's true for you.
Yep. But the thing is, it shook me to my core. You know what I mean? It changed so many beliefs I have and so many just the way I perceive things and go about things even. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm a convicted felon. For the longest time, I lived to the worst end of the spectrum possible. You know what I mean? I took what I wanted. I didn't care about anybody. And these experiences I had literally changed the person that I was to the person that I am. I mean, I honestly believe that the eternal damnation, like you were talking about a couple minutes ago, those are the parts of the Bible I think that were kind of stuck in there, like she was saying, Sammy, earlier, kind of get us to stay in the little box, to kind of behave, to
Yeah.
if you're talking about like a Christian Judeo God, I mean the Bible, throughout the Bible it depicts this all loving God. Now if he's all loving, he's not damning. You know what I mean? So the Bible itself is contradictory. I think that's part of why so many people struggle, because you can't get a straight answer.
I'd agree.
And that's, I had to close the door. My wife's got to get up in an hour to go to work. That was the one thing Satanism for me fulfilled, was it literally gave me direct, this is what it is, this is how it is, this is what you don't do. You know what I mean? Instead of, I don't know, praying in the night and hoping, which I don't.
What do you believe happens when you die? Nothing.
Dust.
Sorry. Occasionally I will answer a question if I catch it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to stay on here and take up your time. Your live intrigued me.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's been some time since I've even looked at the Satanic Bible. I might actually still have a copy of it somewhere.
Well, I'm still at the point where I'm rereading it again because...
Oh, yeah, I read it multiple times, especially when I first got it. It had to be 5 times in a week.
The first time it was like a bolt of lightning hit me.
Yeah.
You know, and then the second time, oh, I'm getting more out of this. Third time, wow, there's some things I didn't see the first time.
Yeah.
And now I'm on like about the 20th reading of it, and I'm like, okay, I'm starting to get some of this memorized. Oh, great. Well, at least the Christian upbringing did something for me. I can memorize things.
It was good to talk to you.
Yeah, it was good to talk to you, and you have a good morning.
You too.
All right. All right, so nobody's in the queue. Now, Anton was a liar and... what? But an intelligent man. No, Anton wasn't a liar. He was just a good entertainer. All right, so somebody was asking me a question I didn't see. If that person could ask the question one more time, that would be great. I want to hit refresh over here and see how long I've been running. I know I could just slide. Satanic is based on the philosophy of Satanism. I've been running for 2 hours. 66 people in the room. What's my zodiac sign? I'm a Cancer. So was Paul. The Apostle Paul was a con man. When I'm amongst the Jews, I live as a Jew. When I'm amongst the Gentiles, I live as a Gentile. Car salesman. I do not believe in Satan. Satan is a metaphor. When did I become an atheist? I became an atheist at the age of 40. How can Satan be science?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's up?
So, you don't believe, like, what do you think about Jesus Christ? I am like an Orthodox Christian from South America.
Okay, well, my opinion, Jesus, uh, Yeshua Bar Jonah, Joseph, Yeshua Bar Yosef, was a rabbi that had a huge following, and when he was put to death by the Romans for sedition against the Roman Empire, his followers made the story up about him being resurrected, and Paul was a big mouthpiece for that. Absorbed some things from Mithraism and created a new religion where Jesus taught he was there to fulfill the law, not destroy the law and the prophets. So that would have meant he was not there to found a new religion. He was there to reform Judaism.
Okay.
And as far as being a son of God, that's just something that has been inserted into the Gospels by his followers, making him a deity. They deified Jesus, and very un-Judaic of them, if you ask me.
Do you have any Jewish roots?
No, I do not have any Jewish roots as far as I know. I'm mostly European.
Okay. So, why you don't believe in God? Like, why you don't? Like,
Because
do
all
you ever
gods are
like
the
have any
same.
supernatural experience?
All gods are the
No,
same.
they
They
are
are
not.
fabrications of fabrication of man's mind. Zeus. Do you believe in Zeus? Do you believe Zeus is a
No,
god? Do you believe Vishnu is a god?
but like they are
Do you
obviously
believe
fake.
Quetzalcoatl is a god? Do you believe
I don't know who that is.
that was the one of the gods of the Inca people? All
The Inca
deities.
people were just like a bunch of child killers. They were like satanic.
They were a blood cult, the same as Christianity is a blood cult because your atonement is through the blood of
But
Christ.
we
Therefore, it's a
don't kill
blood
people.
cult. No, but you had to have the death of Jesus to be your atonement, so it's a blood cult.
But like it's not the same because that person is letting people kill him in
Okay,
purpose.
so what do you do at a communion?
Okay, we eat
What is the wine?
the the blood of Jesus
So it's
represents the blood of Jesus.
you're metaphorically imbibing the blood of Christ, which makes it a blood cult.
It's not about the blood. It's about like what is Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ was the Son of God embodying on a human
And
body. And what does a human body has? Like blood, flesh,
but
and that's God.
what cleansed mankind of their sin? Those who accept it.
Yes, you need to
The blood of
accept Jesus.
Christ. The blood of
Yeah,
Christ.
but it's not about the
Ergo,
blood. You know, it's
no, it
not
is
about
about the
like
blood because if it wasn't about the blood, then Christ never would have had to be crucified.
what. Like if humans didn't spit blood, they will be still at Jesus Christ. If but there will not be Incas because Incas will not see the fucking people getting killed as a like as a satisfaction.
The Incas sacrificed, some of their own people. They willingly went to the sacrifice to better their people. It was
Because they were
for the
crazy.
no, they weren't crazy. They believed that they needed to have the blood sacrifice for the fertility of the land and of the animals. In order for their people to survive, they must shed the blood to the sun.
Okay, so you're comparing drinking wine to like literally just killing yourself.
No, I'm linking a blood cult
Okay.
because you believe that you needed to have the atonement of spilled blood in order to redeem you from your sins.
You can redeem yourself from your sins without drinking wine.
But I don't believe in God, ergo there is no sin, because sin is a transgression against a deity. I don't believe in your deity, therefore I don't believe in your sins.
But, so you don't believe like being gay is bad, and you don't believe
No.
that like
No,
what?
it's perfectly normal to be gay.
What? That's literally abnormal because like
No, it's not
if
abnormal. Look at animals in the wild. There are
bro,
monkeys
but
that
the
are
problem
gay.
is that I am not an animal. I am a
Yes, you
human
are.
being. I am not a dog.
You're an animal.
You know what?
You are sometimes worse than those on all fours.
Look. You know the Bible compares homosexuals to dogs. That makes sense that they are animals because they are acting in an animal way, in a wrong way. But we normal people, we are not like that shit. You know, we are like heterosexual. We are.
Anti-LGBTQ rhetoric is not welcome.
Buongiorno.
Bonjour.
How is your night going?
It is going fine, yes.
It is going fine. That is good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anti-LGBTQ rhetoric is not tolerated on this live.
No.
Hey, Kat, funny story. We don't believe in Satan. Wow, I know. It's fucking mind-blowing. It's almost like maybe you should ask us what we believe instead of assuming it. What's so special about you, Kat? Tell me that.
Oh. I can't believe I've been going at this for over 2 hours.
I'm proud of you.
Mm-hmm. Now, here's
What's your
something
record?
I don't know what my record is, but here's something I forgot to tell everybody.
Oh.
This is being live streamed on YouTube as well.
Oh, I knew that. I'm special, child. Okay, Kat, whatever you say. Whatever makes you feel special, I guess.
Hey, what's up, John the Unbaptist?
John the Unbaptist. What's up, bruh?
I'm surprised I haven't gotten the chemical warning yet.
I know.
Some items consumed in this live may be harmful to your health.
Right.
Really? Tell me something I don't know. Ah, bloody hell.
If you're gonna say it, you have to say it in the accent, Grumpy.
Ah, bloody hell. Sorry, my laptop went to sleep. I need to fix it so it doesn't go to sleep. Because the computer's busy broadcasting.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, everybody out there on the tubes. How we doing? There's nobody watching.
Is anyone alive out there?
Not even Titan Uranus is on.
Titan? How rude.
And Aunt Jer's over here watching me instead of on YouTube, so.
I mean, it's funner over here. We get to mute stupid people, so.
Well, and I'm just getting to the point where they decided I'm going to, since I figured out how to do this, broadcast it to YouTube.
Someone asked, do you need a belief system? Can you elaborate on that a little bit? What do you mean by
you don't need a belief system? Remember, I chose, well, I didn't choose. I discovered that I already followed this philosophy, so why not?
You really believe the King of Hell loves and protects you? I need an answer.
No.
Again, neither of us believe in the quote-unquote devil.
Or as Robin Williams said, if God exists, the devil doesn't. It's only God when he's drunk. Ain't I cute? Oh.
Hi, Chaotic.
Satan is the father of lies.
You know why Satan is referred to as the father of lies? Because Satan actually told the truth. Because the moment that Adam and Eve consumed the fruit, they were supposed to die. And the serpent said, no, you will not die. And guess who was right? Yeah, they would die eventually, but God was saying, you're going to die like that.
Hemi, we can't speak.
I don't speak Arabic. I have to use the translation feature.
Yeah. If you could just please try to use your best English, that would be great.
Attention moderators, mute, don't block.
That's what I've been doing.
That's okay. If I find somebody that's offensive enough to be blocked, like the last person, I will.
Steph, don't be lazy. Do it yourself. God.
Neither. It says up there, unaffiliated.
What is the goal of Satan to Ethiopia? What are you talking about? What does that even mean?
What's the goal of Satan? I don't know Satan. I have no idea what Satan is.
No, we both of us are atheists, but he classifies as a Satanist.
Kabbalah is as useful as Thelema. Or Thelma. No, it's Thelema. Thelema. Ba 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 ba. The pentagram is a symbol of Satanism. It's also a symbol of Christianity. It represents the 5 wounds of Christ.
Costanzo, we have nothing to repent for. Nice try, though.
Satanist in what sense? I practiced a form of Satanism as codified by Anton LaVey in 1966, which he formulated between the years of 1950 and 1966.
Praise to Santa.
Satan does not exist. Satan is a metaphor. All gods
Oh my God,
and
how are you not
devils
dead, Blue Pills? Jeez.
What's the difference between atheist and Satanist? Okay, an atheist is the non-belief in a deity. So therefore, all Satanists, true Satanists, are atheists, but not all atheists are Satanists. A Satanist has a list of moral values, a list of philosophy that is adhered to. Atheism is the answer to one question and one question only. Does a God exist? No. Therefore, atheist. You know, Jesus predicted he would come back before the generation that was alive listening to him were dead. Guess who failed that prophecy? Oh, Jesus! Baphomet does not represent Satan. The goat's head represents Satan. It's the only part of Baphomet. Baphomet is a representation of unity. Beast and man, woman, male. As above, so below. That's why the hands are in the positions they're in. And I can't remember what the Latin means without looking it up. And the caduceus that's in the middle there represents human sexuality. Repent.
For what, Fidget? What do I have to repent for? I don't subscribe to your ideology.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Going pretty good.
Damn it, Blue Pill. Hi, Chaotic.
Flighter?
Hello.
I have no idea what that person was, but they definitely weren't a Satanist. They might have been devil worshippers.
What? Cool. I must have missed that.
I don't know what salve and coagule mean, because my Latin's dead tonight.
What if Gid was one of us?
Love and Caligula?
Coagula. I don't know. Where's my...
We believe the same thing. We believe people have the right to worship what they want to believe. Nobody is here trying to knock Christianity or Islam.
Well,
you know,
maybe I might be knocking Christianity a little bit.
He might. But for me, if you ask my opinion on it, I'll give you an answer, you know, an honest answer. But I don't just go around trying to bash anyone's religion.
Oh, no. Oh, what does the Latin on Baphomet mean?
What do the devil can give me that I can give to myself? I don't know. I don't believe in a devil. Satanists don't believe in devils, demons, hell, heaven, God, not even Satan. So I do know that you can give yourself what you want if you work hard for it.
Okay, someone asked, what's the correlation between atheism and Satanism? Okay, really simple. All Satanists are atheists, but not all atheists are Satanists.
Yes, there's a difference between a devil worshiper and a Satanist.
Yeah.
To be a devil worshiper, you need to be theistic, right? You need to believe. We don't believe in devils, demons, none of that.
Okay, so salve means to dissolve, coagula means to reassemble. It is alchemical notation.
Oh, okay.
And Eliphas Levi, or Levi, the person who drew the original illustration that this is based on, was a alchemist. And it's
was
just
he a
opposites.
Full metal alchemist?
Ready, steady, go.
Please, somebody get that, please.
Didn't you hear me? I said ready, steady, go.
Okay, good.
I don't know, Philly. I wouldn't know.
It's so boring that you're here commenting in his live, though.
Right? Like, okay, if this isn't your cup of tea, there's this crazy new thing called scrolling.
There's also something called powering down your phone and doing something like read a book.
5 points. How did you know I'm a Hufflepuff, Reaper? Damn it! Is it that obvious?
Yes, it's very obvious you're Hufflepuff.
No, I don't believe Satan is a fallen angel.
No, Satan is not a fallen angel. Satan is a metaphor in my belief system. Reaper, how do you do it for hours on end?
I don't know.
Right? What is the purpose of being a Satanist? It's up to the individual. You know, Satanism is an individualistic religion, so people get different things out of it. For me, it's very empowering. If I live my life, you know, under, let's say for layman's terms, that code, it's very empowering to me, and it can bring you a lot of success in life if you live that way.
Grumpy, I swear sometimes I'm a masochist.
I must be too, since I've decided to do this as much as possible.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's
what are
fun
you
to me,
doing up
though.
at 4 a.m? You're usually like shutting it down after an hour.
Yeah, well, I've been on here for 2.5 hours.
That's always fun.
I'm
What is
also
a
creating
Satanist?
content for my YouTube channel.
Ah, gotcha.
A Satanist is someone who is atheistic, who believes in Satanism, who believes in vital existence, and who believes that they are their higher power. We believe in ourselves.
And I've been drinking way too much Coke.
Same rules apply, no gods, no masters. Blackcraft cult about to sue you if you keep saying that.
No more gods and no more masters. Burn the bodies and scatter the
Why are
ashes.
you asking the people that don't believe in any supernatural beings how to invoke demons? I don't understand that.
I mean, I could tell you.
Yeah.
But
We
the no
believe in
more.
ourselves.
My quote of no gods and no more masters, burn the bodies and scatter the ashes comes from a group called Gaia's Consort.
Okay, well, that's different, but you added stuff to it. It's not just no gods, no masters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for the gift.
Yes, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it very much. So Satan is an entity? No, Satan is not an entity. Satan is a descriptive title, meaning the adversary, the opposer, the accuser.
Thank you.
Is Satanism based on the biblical story of Satan? No, it's not. But your idea of the biblical story of Satan is actually Paradise Lost.
How is Baphomet related? Baphomet is a symbol and representation of balance and duality.
Good. D-man.
Rituals are not connections to divine energy. Rituals are just simply a practice over and over for a specific reason.
And even when Satanists do perform rituals, it's to themselves. It's individualistic.
Thank you for answering questions multiple times. You must be tired, but thank you.
I'm not tired. By the way, what was the third one? Adversary, accuser, and opposer.
Opposer.
Oh, are you doing cheat sheets?
Yes, I am.
Fucking smart.
I even have copied the 9, the 9, and the 11 onto my own cheat sheet.
Cool. Nice.
Are you the same as Baphomet representer? What the hell's a Baphomet representer?
That was my question.
Do you happen to know Beelzebub Prince 666 by any chance?
Me? No.
No.
No, the person who's saying Baphomet representers. I'm wondering if that person knows the Beelzebub Prince 666 that was in Spooky's live feed that one time that I completely made almost willing to tear down their satanic flag and throw it out or send it to me.
Aleister Crowley has nothing to do with Satanism except for maybe a few small little tidbits, but not much. If you want to know more about AC, ask a Phelamite.
Why all Satanists look the same? No, that's not true. You've probably come across many Satanists and you just didn't.
I mean,
even
last
know
time I
they're
checked,
Satanists.
I definitely don't look like some of the female Satanists that I know.
In real life, you'd never think that I was a Satanist. That's for sure. If you met me, for sure.
I definitely would look like a Satanist in real life. That or a biker or a... Anyway.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Ollie Oxenfree.
1, 2, 3. If I can hit the little X. Big fat fingers. Okay, we're gonna go with another.
What is the goat symbol to Satanists? Sigil of Baphomet.
Can we do anything for you? What's your question?
Hello there.
Hello.
Do you have a question?
Yes, I have.
You do have a question. What is it?
Yes, I have. I want to ask you one question.
Okay, ask question, please.
Does this religion named Satanism give you what you want, all what you want in the world?
Yes, absolutely. If you want
Yes.
money, then you can go and you get up every day, you go to work, you manifest the money that comes to you every week or every other week, depending on how you put it. So yeah, that's the best way to achieve the money.
Fame, power, success.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If that's what you want, go for it.
Or if you want me to do a ritual for money, then I can give you my PayPal. You want 10,000? Send me 100.
Okay.
I'll do 10%.
Okay, give me.
I'm just stop it. Grumpy, get rid of him.
Hey, you don't call Reaper a fucking con man.
If anybody thought I was actually being serious.
Do you notice I kept myself off camera because I was trying not to laugh? Not just because I wanted to inhale.
Just realize stupid questions will get stupid answers.
Yes.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Okay. Well, you just said stupid questions, so you all really do believe in Satan? Yes.
No.
No.
Oh, so you're like the for lack of a better term, like ironic Satanists?
No.
Reaper,
No.
we just talked to this guy. He's on a different account.
Sorry, I just joined the live, so.
No, we're atheistic.
Oh, atheistic Satanists. Okay. That makes more sense. So you believe in like the 7 tenets and like being a good person?
No.
No, that's the Satanic Temple.
The Satanic Temple?
Those are cosplayers.
Okay. Well then, what do your like beliefs consist of? No.
Well, basically, Satanism is an atheistic religion founded in the 1960s by Anton Szandor LaVey. It values individualism, nonconformity, the pursuit of knowledge, amongst other things. Satanism adheres to an Epicurean philosophy, meaning that we embrace life to the fullest and enjoy all that it has to offer. It also views Satan as a symbol of pride, liberty, and individualism, and it serves as an external metaphorical projection of our highest personal potential. We do not believe in an actual Satan as a being or a person.
Yeah, right. Interesting.
No, it is not an oxymoron.
No, I wasn't trying to.
No, somebody.
Like,
No, I was talking to someone in the comments. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Oh no, you're good.
No, theistic Satanist is an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you guys know any like theistic Satanists, like people who actually do worship Satan?
No, I know.
Those are called Christians.
And devil worshippers.
Fair enough.
I know
because
one organization
you can't have one
that
without the other.
That's true.
And then there's Luciferians, which are a whole nother kettle of fish.
Huh.
There's
Interesting.
the Temple of Set.
Well,
It's
no,
not
they believe in
associated.
Set. They don't believe in Satan.
Well, they believe Set was the reincarnation of Satan because what's his face had a dream, and Set was actually Satan.
Yeah, Aquino had Set speak to him in a dream and say, "You should start a church in my name." And yeah,
that's painful.
So I guess this wouldn't really be like most religions. Like, do you guys have like scriptures or?
Oh yeah, sure. There's 11 satanic rules of the earth, 9 satanic statements, 9 satanic sins. We even have such thing as the Pentagonal Renovision, which is based on the idea of Satanism in modern day society.
Okay. Huh.
But
so,
we don't look at that as the end-all, be-all of answers to everything in life.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, I don't think really anyone has the answers.
Well,
I mean,
people that most people belonging to a certain religion think that their book has got all the answers.
Yeah,
and that could be one of 3 religions. So,
Mormonism included.
Oh, I still can categorize them as Christians.
Yeah, I mean, they do believe in God, but like they have their own book and whatever.
Yeah, it's a fun book to read too.
I don't know. I heard about Mormonism today, that's a whole different bag of
No,
worms.
I'm actually an ex-Mormon. Like that's why I bring it up.
Oh, so there shall be no more Lamanites, whateverites, and no matter of ites. That's my favorite verse that says no other matter of ites. I think that's an Alma.
It's really just, I don't know how people can believe in that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like I just don't get it.
Oh.
So I assume you are no longer a Christian.
I mean, I like to believe in a God, but I don't believe he's like, you know, a Biblistic God. I think nobody really knows who he is. Like any idea of who God is, like nobody would have that idea of him. But you know, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Well. So would you classify yourself more as deistic?
I don't know. I guess I
would be a God that is an absentee landlord.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I consider myself agnostic because I kind of left the Mormon Church like a few months ago. It's kind of weird.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a long journey. I kind of left and I like came back and then I left again. I almost went on a mission, man, and I.
Oof. But by the way, virtual high five from another Exmo.
You're an Exmo?
Yeah, I was a Mormon for 10 years.
Holy crap, man.
I never made it to temple.
Yeah. So, yeah. My girlfriend did. We were both practicing members and she actually got her endowment. And she just told me how uncomfortable she felt, and she kept explaining, I don't know. It's kind of personal. It's kind of like really, it's really sad. But she kept explaining, that she went into the temple and just how uncomfortable it was, and how she really expected it to be like, super holy and super spiritual and calm. But
a lot of people think that way.
Yeah. And even her, the people around her were telling her, like, obviously it's going to be weird for you, but you just got to keep going. You just got to keep going, and it'll be okay.
And don't forget, after you get your endowments, you can return and do some vicarious baptisms for people.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, I'm not really here to rant.
That's all right. Hey.
Yeah.
I just, again, congratulations for getting out of that.
Thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm at the point where I can say I'm at my happiest yet, because it's still pretty recent, but yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
You might want to look into the Freedom from Religion Foundation.
Freedom from Religion Foundation?
Yeah, the FFRF.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
And Ree, can you remember the name of another one?
I mean, the Freedom from Religion Foundation is probably the one with the most resources. Mm-hmm. I can't remember the name of another one.
That would be the best. Just look up Freedom from Religion Foundation on the internet, and it'll send you to their .org.
Thank you, Aunt Jer. Recovering from Religion is also another good one. Yes,
that's the other one I was trying to remember. Thank you, Aunt Jer.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Thank you. I mean, I'm definitely looking for that, help. Right. There's a lot of people out there that need that, but...
Yeah. And on YouTube, look for the Atheist Network group channel. They're somebody I support a lot, and they talk to people going through deconstruction sometimes as well.
Yeah, I definitely looked into it, and I've read a lot of other people's stories. And I think that's what kind of helps is reading into other people's stories from leaving religion, and a lot of the times it's very, very heartbreaking.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's a lot of psychological manipulation, and I've read a lot of therapists that go into breaking down like religion. It's like it's very sad to see it happen.
Well, best of luck to you, and take care of yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good one.
All right.
Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Take care.
All right, we have somebody in the queue.
As long as it's not QAnon.
Are you Satanist?
Stop.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, bye-bye.
God damn it, I can't hit the thing.
So, unlike other religions, Satanism, for starters, definitely does not indoctrinate children, nor forces its belief upon children, or anybody for that matter. Actually, in order to be a member of the Church of Satan, which no one, the host and me are not, you have to be 18 years or older.
Mm-hmm.
We are also the only religion that believes in consent.
Yes,
If you
as
look above
per
here, it
rule
says
number 5.
mature live. If I need to put 18 plus next to that, I will. It doesn't take much for me to edit this in Canva. Would you quit changing shapes?
Stop tapping the screen.
I've got fat thumb syndrome.
I'm not answering any questions on Jesus until somebody can answer me if Jesus performed miracles and is there proof of it.
To me,
and it's
Jesus,
a yes or no answer.
And my answer on that is, to me, Jesus was a rabbi that was a Judaism Reformation rabbi that became too big for his britches.
My thing on Jesus is he was just a apocalyptic preacher with no claim to divinity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean like the people that walk up and down New York and California?
Yeah.
You can get the Satanic Bible on Amazon.com. Sorry about that.
Yeah, less than the price of 2 cups of coffee from Starbucks.
And the digital version is even cheaper.
What does the digital version go for? Like $6?
I think it's. I actually bought it because I like it because I can expand it. So.
I think I got it on Kindle for like $2 or $3.
Yeah, I think it's like $4 with tax or something.
I might get it just to have it on fucking. I can pull it up on the computer easier that way too.
For the umpteenth dozenth time tonight, we do not believe in Satan.
But I did write the Church of Satan about that. That's a whole nother story.
What?
The digital version of the Satanic Bible.
Several people
did you?
tried.
Yeah.
There's the friend of mine that wants to do personal bindings of Satanic Bible. Has asked if there's any way that they can get a digital copy. They would pay a fee,
royalty
royalty fee in order to print it, but they want to do custom leather bounds.
Oh, fuck off!
Yeah. I just wrote them because it looks like on unauthorized copy though. The cover and everything about it is just. It doesn't.
There's
say
so many
COS,
fucking. There are so many things of them that. Like there was a guy that posted in the Facebook group, oh, I'm so proud of my new leather-bound Satanic Bible, and it's literally like in mirrored image.
Yeah.
Like Satanism or what magic?
What? There is magic involved in Satanism.
Let's see if Church can come up. Everybody else has been having problems getting up here.
What's going on?
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, this
guy. Reaper.
Man.
I could actually send it to you. I have the PDF of it.
Yeah, but it's missing part of it.
No, this one's actually like
I don't want the PDF. If anything, I will purchase the actual one on Kindle. I mean, they need to make an audio book of it, to be honest. That's what they need.
Yeah, they need to have what was his name? He did on the 50th anniversary. He did a dramatic reading.
Fucking Michael Aquino?
No, not Michael Aquino.
Oh, you
Campbell.
mean the 50th anniversary of the Church of Satan?
Yeah, Campbell.
Oh, Campbell.
Reverend
Campbell's
Campbell.
not doing them anymore.
I know, but in fact, it's all gone from YouTube.
Really? Is it?
Yeah, I wish I would have saved those because I loved his reading of it.
I know Magister Bill is doing the Satan Splain. I have to actually catch up on those because those were actually really fucking good. Ask Satanic what happens. Well, that disappeared.
When after non-religious died, that was
when after non-religious died.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to say, do we believe in like an afterlife or something like that? Maybe I don't know.
To answer your question, no, nothing happens after death.
All right, a big shout out to Titan Uranus on YouTube. And it's telling me it's unregistered again. Bullshit.
What are your thoughts on LeVay's deathbed words, "I've made a big mistake," or to that effect? Do you have any proof of that?
Didn't he have pulmonary edema? He couldn't speak.
Yes, he had pulmonary edema. He could not speak, and in fact, Gilmore, I want to say Gilmore, Blanche Barton, and I want to say Peggy were there, and nothing happened. Crazy. Why does Satanists always want proof?
What do we ask?
You mean proof of claims that are made?
Oh my gosh.
So, okay, so only what you've read. Where did you read that? Because that was that was propaganda pushed by the Catholic hospital because they had the founder of Satanism in their hospital.
Question is, why are you atheist? Because I don't believe any gods or God or other supernatural entities.
Okay, this is actually a legitimate question. What's the point in practicing Satanism if there is no life after death? Serious question. So,
go ahead.
We implement Satanism as Satanists to benefit our lives. And so what is the point of living our life to the absolute best of our ability in our most pleasurable way, because we truly believe that we only have this one life that we live. So if we don't believe in an afterlife, we focus on our life that we are here, and we implement Satanism to make our lives better.
It's a great answer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna get off. I just wanted to say hello to Grumpy.
Hey. Great to
and
see
nice to meet you, Gallifrey.
Oh, you can call me Ree. That's cool.
Yeah, just call
nice
me
to meet you as well.
It's easier.
Nice seeing you, Reaper, again, and Chaotic.
Hey.
All right, go to bed
tomorrow again.
All right.
You have someone that wants to come up and debate.
Yeah.
Why does this person think that the Citadel of Baphomet is an Illuminati
Baphomet?
thing? Like, Baphomet. I've heard it both ways. Don't. I'm kidding.
You know what? Well, so there's a wonderful meme that goes Baphomet or Baphomet. And 3 guesses in which way I just made my hand go when I said may.
May.
All right. Here it comes.
Guesses in which way I just made my hand go when I said may.
What?
What?
Come down, come back up. Maybe. Is it fixed now?
Me?
Try talking. Yes, can hear you.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. Can y'all hear me good?
Yes.
Do y'all hear me good or not?
I can hear you, man.
I can hear you now.
All right. As a Christian, I'm grabbing me a beer. That's what I'm gonna do. So I just hopped on this live. Y'all are like, yeah, down with the devil, right? Right?
Well, that has nothing
Yes,
to do with
no,
us.
maybe.
Yeah. Nothing to do with us. No.
Oh. Well, it says ask a Satanist.
Yes.
Unfiltered. So what do you mean?
Unaffiliated.
Not have...
Unaffiliated.
It means I'm not a member of COS, TST, ONA, or JOS, or any of the other myriad of groups that call themselves Satanists.
Oh, okay. My bad. All right. Well, I misunderstood what I read. Thanks for saying that. What are y'all affiliated with?
And I'm not affiliated with anything. I'm just a Satanist.
Well, if you're a Satanist, then not as like being affiliated with the devil.
No, devil does
Right.
not exist.
We don't believe in a literal devil. We don't believe in a literal Satan.
What do you believe in?
Ourselves. Vital existence.
And what does that mean for, like, when you die, what does that mean?
Nothing.
For y'all? So it just means we're just on Earth, and then we live here for no reason, and then we die, right?
Well, there is a reason.
We make our life have reason.
Mm-hmm.
We give our life reason.
There's a sci-fi author by the name of Douglas Adams that wrote the book Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
That's made up.
Here.
Do not
Just
interrupt Grumpy on his live.
Just wait for the point I'm getting to.
Okay, Queen.
He has a great statement. What is the meaning of life? The answer is 42. The number 42 is the asterisk in ASCII, which means the meaning of life is whatever you give to it.
I like
that.
That went over her head. Yeah, that went over her head.
Didn't go over my head. Where'd he get it from? His imagination?
That was written by a sci-fi author by the name of Douglas Adams. He was a great sci-fi
It was just a concept.
Do you know what ASCII is, man?
No.
It's what you're seeing on the screen. It's what you're seeing on the screen with the text on the screen here. That's ASCII. That's what they call the text. It's a bunch of zeros and ones.
All right. I would like to talk to the girl, Gallifrey. Yes. Because you seem very angry. Am I not? Wait. No, I just really don't like people who disrespect the host and interrupt him when he's trying to make a point after you asked him a question. But what's going on with your life? Where are your beliefs, ma'am? I am an agnostic atheist.
Okay. And can I ask, what was your upbringing? Do you mind me asking?
I was raised Christian.
And then did people hurt you in that field?
Why is it that somebody had to have hurt me in order for me to leave the religion?
I didn't say they hurt you. I asked, did they hurt you? Did someone hurt you as a child?
And I'm asking you, why is it that someone had to have hurt me in order for me to leave the religion? Why does your mind automatically go to, well, someone must have hurt you?
I did not say that, ma'am. I asked, did.
It's what you are implying. It's what you are inferring by that question.
It's a yes or no question. It's just a yes or no question.
It has no bearing on whether a person is a atheist or a Christian.
Thank you.
A lot of times, sir and ma'am, yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
I've
It has
learned.
nothing. It has no
Well,
bearing
it
on it
does
whatsoever.
from
From my
talking to a
experience, it
lot of
has.
people.
From my
your
experience, yeah, a lot of times Christianity is more harmful to a person than anything else.
Okay, explain how, please.
Have you ever heard of religious trauma?
Yes, that's why I asked. Did someone
Religious
hurt
trauma?
her?
No, religious trauma is not caused by being hurt. It's being emotionally hurt and damaged by religion. Religion is a very damaging thing because it convinces you that you are worthless without religion.
Well, I'm
And you're
really
not
personally
worthless.
I'm not a religious person, by the way, everyone here.
But
More
that's what I'm
spiritual,
saying.
not real.
But that's
I'm
the
like
whole thing.
I'm like anti-religion. Like I'm against it. I mean, let's talk about the Pope and all the little boys. I'm like
What is your point? What is
Yeah.
your point? What is your question?
Have you finished up with your question, by the way?
Well, I don't have a question. I was just coming to talk to y'all. Is that cool? Am I welcome
All right,
here?
so you don't have a question. You join a Satanist live feed that says "Ask a Satanist," and you have no actual questions for the Satanist or Satanists.
I mean, what's your questions? Do you have questions for me? I mean, this goes both
I
ways.
have
Because I
no
feel like
questions
attacked.
for you. I have absolutely no questions for you.
What hour am I on?
That was a winner.
Can we also totally just say how me and Chaotic both went muted the moment that got heated? We're like, nope, Bree's gonna take care of that. Staying the fuck out of Dodge. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Okay, I think this will be the last person I bring up for the night because my brain's starting to shut down.
Yes, I have a question. Why am I kicked? You weren't kicked. You were removed. Now you are kicked.
We just wanted you to have another beer.
Reaper. Okay. Hello. Are you there?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
You have a question for us?
Why do you believe the devil?
Don't.
Yeah?
We don't believe in the devil.
We don't believe in the devil.
Don't believe in any supernatural entities.
No, I think your religion says it, Illuminati.
No.
No. Has nothing to do with
How are
Illuminati.
you going to tell us what we believe?
First off, what is this we? You are not a Satanist.
I know. I'm
So
aware
what
of
is
that
this
fact.
we? We got a French mouse in here or something? What's going on?
Well, we did start the night off with a bonjour, so
I have.
But to
I
correct
have one
you,
question for you.
the Illuminati was disbanded in the 1700s. The Illuminati no longer exists.
Yeah, they don't exist. Anyway, what was your next question?
What is your religion?
Satanism.
So why you believe Satan or
Don't
devil?
believe in Satan. Don't believe
Don't
in the
believe
devil.
in Satan. We are Satan. We are the adversary. We are the opposer. We are the accuser.
We don't need a scapegoat.
So basically, we believe in ourselves, sir. We don't believe in Satan. We're atheistic. We don't believe in God, Satan, demons, devils, heaven, hell. Satan is just a symbol for us that represents pride, individuality, strength, non-herd conformity. We believe in living.
So your
a vital
religion is
existence.
Satanism, I think.
Yes.
All right. My apologies if the stream ended a little prematurely. I had a little bit of a problem. I hit something and it went poof. Most likely is what I did is I hit my scene changer. My apologies. Hey, second run, not bad. Thank you all for coming here and checking it out on here. Like I said, you didn't hear it on there. I will be doing this again sometime later on this week, and we'll see what happens. I keep on trying different ways of sharing the TikTok stream with YouTube, and it seems I get more visitors on TikTok than I do on here, but I'm hoping to change that eventually. Hopefully people are enjoying what they're seeing here. But with that being said, we'll be back very shortly, later on this week with another Ask a Satanist. Thank you for coming. What the hell? How'd that happen? Always happens. I never figure out why it keeps on going to this screen when I get done. Oh well.